What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Rugal, and the first thing I want to mention is we have a new story mode that's going to be coming sometime today or maybe tomorrow. This actually showed up in the forums 2 days ago, so I do apologize for the late notification from me. But really cool, guys. This just means a bunch of free rubies. Hopefully this comes before the reset, because if it does, then people are going to have a chance to get some more rubies and maybe get SS Mai or SS Athena. And all you want to do is just make sure that you clear the 2000 series on normal. So if you go into the story mode, click on story, click on series, and you just want to make sure you clear this here on normal. That's all you have to do, and then you'll be able to clear the 2001 story mode in order to get some rubies. Really fantastic news that we're going to be getting some free rubies. I'm actually really excited for maybe hopefully a future epic quest, so maybe that we can get some new PG cards. But today it's really all about comparing Mai and BS Rugal. Now this is not a fair comparison by any means. Rugal is going to have a lot of advantages in this comparison. But what I really want to showcase is just how strong Mai is, and that she is the meta for this. If you have Eileen, she is the meta by all accounts. And if you're playing on hard mode, she's definitely the freaking meta there because of the burn damage. And really an expert, she's awesome as well because you could use Orochi Iori's leadership and Mai as far as the main damage dealer instead of Eileen if you're using Eileen or maybe some other character, which is fantastic, right? Mai is a very versatile character. And with this team that you're looking at right here, you know, when you use Mai's leadership, you have the 60% increase of all attacks. So that's already buffing up Athena and Eileen, which is a big reason why she's better than Rugal. But the other thing is you can just cancel her skills immediately. She builds up her PG super fast thanks to the first stone here that gives you the 15% PG rate, and she has 30% PG rate in her core. Rugal does have 30% PG rate in her core, and when you see his cards, he can build a PG, but honestly, Mai just does it a lot faster. She can reset 2 skills when she does her 3rd skill, which really helps build your PG as well. That's nice. Rugal can only reset 1 skill. So in a lot of ways, she's already better than him. As far as the card set that I'm using on this character, I'm going to be using the Akane set. Some people would argue that the Intama set would be better. But again, guys, you know, I'm not trying to do better with Mai. I'm just trying to show that she is just so freaking strong, even at level 30 versus a level 50 BS Rugal. Very comparable damage amounts. And I am running the Rugal option card because it does offer this extra damage to strike skills. And Mai has a lot of strike skills, even on her specials. So it's a great card for her. And then this option card here that you actually get from combining your cards. This actually gives an increase to red element fighters attack by 5%, HP by 5% to help with a little survivability. And then you have a 30% chance to gain power gain upon using this skill. And I'm using the same option cards on both Mai and Rugal because they're actually very fitting. But if you used my option card on Mai, it would actually be better. But I'm using that option card. I only have one of them on Eileen. Everything else is maxed out on Mai except for her capsules. And then this is another big disadvantage she's going to have against Rugal is the striker situation. So my Kyo here is actually at 4-star. And the other thing about him is he doesn't have any imprint stones. I do have a card set on him, but that's going to be a big difference. The more CP that your striker has, the more CP they're going to add to your damage dealer. So in Rugal's case, he's actually got Omega Rugal here. And Omega is actually at level 50 versus a level 40 Neskio. And my Rugal here also has imprint stones. And these things really do make a difference in the amount of CP that you're going to have. I do have a card set on him as well. And these things do make a difference. And plus my Rugal is just maxed out. And if I throw on the option card on him, see if I can find it real quick. If I throw the option card on him, and I am running the Orochi set. So this is going to be one big difference right here. And I really just want this set on him, mainly because of the extra attack stats, but also because you can just have this power gain. And honestly, even though Rugal has the 30% PG gain, he really needs it to build up that PG fast enough. And then, of course, I got the Rugal option card. So it's not a fair comparison by any means. It's just when you see how much damage Mai can do versus this maxed out BS character, it's pretty nuts, guys. I mean, he has 78,000 500 CP. And then he's getting 4,400 more CP from Omega down there in the bottom, right? That is a lot, right? And then Mai here is getting 3,000 CP from Neskio, and she has 60,000 CP. So she has 63,000, whereas Rugal has over 80,000 CP. So in the first run, what we're going to do is we're just going to play this for a little bit. We're not going to do a full run. We're just going to play it for a little while, maybe for 1 minute, to see how much damage we can actually do. So let's do this. And, you know, with these runs, there's always going to be, you know, lots of variables. Really depends on what Rugal does, Guild Raid Rugal. Now, something that's really nice about BS Rugal versus Mai is everything's very consistent, as you're about to see. Okay, so we switch to Eileen, bring in Kula. We want to build the PG, build the PG, build the PG, build the PG. There we go, there we go, there we go. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. There we go, there we go. And I could use a different striker, but I find that having more CP with Kula works. And after this, you'll see everything's going to be pretty smooth. Let's go. Okay. And I'm going to try to run these runs as even as I can between these characters. I'm going to try to play them as best I can the same. Now here, Rugal's going to explode. And this is something that's really nice about playing with BS Rugal, is that Guild Raid Rugal will explode on him every single time. Pretty much, for the most part, pretty much like clockwork. And it makes things so easy. The other thing is Eileen is only getting 45% attack from Rugal's leadership, whereas mine's going to get that 60%. Come on, come on. And we got to make sure we bring in Omega so that way we get a heal. And he's actually going to be decreasing attack as well. See? There we go again. And it's just like clockwork, my friends. I mean, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I think this will be the last run right here. We'll look at the timer. All right, here we go, and let's go and do your 3 PG. And this will be the last one, and we'll see how many seconds we have left. Okay, let's take a look. So we have 1:15, and we have 129 million, right? We were able to do 129 million. And we have 1:15 seconds. Okay? So now we're going to bring in Mai. And we're going to see what happens here. Never know, we might do more damage. So bring in Mai. We're going to make sure we put that option card on her so we don't screw her here. There we go. And really, if you had her option card, oh my god, it'd be so much better actually than this card that I'm using, because she doesn't need the PG gain. I'm just kind of trying to keep it even as far as her card sets for the most part. I can't run the Orochi set on her. Let's do it, let's do it. So at 1:15, we need to see how many points we get. Hey baby girl, don't blow me them kisses now, you be teasing me. There we go, there we go. A little bit better start with Mai here. We was able to build up the PG a little bit faster with Athena this time. There we go. You see how fast she broke that meter? That's because she's getting that 60% attack from Mai. And we want to make sure we bring in Kyo. Get that extra burn. Hey, baby girl. Let's go, let's go. The one thing that's different about these runs is Rugal will explode at different times versus whenever you're using BS Rugal, it won't. You know, it's always going to explode on BS Rugal almost every single time, but whenever you're running Mai in the leadership, it doesn't work out that way. It seems like, you know, he'll explode on Eileen, he'll explode on Mai, he'll explode just on really pretty much everybody. Come on, come on, come on. Now I need to keep track of that time because if I start talking, I'm going to lose track of it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, we might do more damage, guys. I mean, this is a little bit better run, in all honesty. And the fact that these girls are just doing... We want him to blow up. There we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. And look at how fast he just dies. And the other thing about Mai is, because she builds up her PG so fast, you can really cut it close when you're using Eileen. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see what time we're at right now. I think we're about at that minute 15 right now.
Excellent.
And look at that, guys. 133 million. 133 million, my friends. Now, you tell me, this is a 3-star Mai versus a 5-star Rugal. Rugal has the better striker. He's getting more CP from his striker than what Mai is getting from her striker. Rugal's using a freaking Orochi card set. Mai's using the Akane set. So you're actually doing better with Mai, even at 3-star, versus a level 50 Rugal. Now, full transparency, my friends, I prefer playing with Rugal just because I like consistency. I like knowing when the explosion is going to happen, so it makes things a lot easier for me when I play. I don't like playing Guild Raid 20 million times, so that's the way that I like to do it. But you cannot deny, and I can't deny, how good Mai is. That is crazy, guys. That is crazy. Level 30 Mai beating up a level 50 Rugal. Now, to be fair to Rugal, we did have a little bit better run with Mai. We got a better start with Athena building up her PG a little bit faster, right? And that does make a difference. But you have to remember that Athena and Eileen are both getting more attack. They're getting 15% more attack from Mai's leadership, on top of everything else that Mai has to offer with all the extra dot damage, burn on 2 different skills. I mean, the other thing about Mai and Rugal is both Mai and Rugal have double attack bumps on their still attack buffs. She's got an attack buff on her, let's see here, her second skill here, and then she's got an attack buff on her third skill, right? And the same with Rugal, right? That's another reason why she's so damn strong. I mean, Rugal has the same thing. He's got double attack also. He's got the increased attack on this skill here, and then he's got the increased attack on his God Press as well. So pretty nuts. I mean, pretty nuts. So even if you have Mai at 3-star, or even if you just have this character, and we know memories are going to be coming back, you're pretty much loving life. Even if you don't have Athena and you have Elizabeth, right, for Lunatic, it's still going to be insane because Elizabeth is a female character. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you thought, man, Rugal's going to destroy her. He's going to have the extra CP from the striker. He's level 50. He's maxed out. He's got max capsules. All these things. And yet, old Maisie here, still coming out on top, my friends. So let me know how y'all feeling about the story mode that's coming, which I think is fantastic. Let me know what you think about Mai versus Rugal. And I stream at Twitch at 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday, GMT +7 time. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.